Okay, so real quick, I want to tell you about this transformation. This is really exciting, and you guys have seen Mathieu Jang just crushing it lately. I think he brought in 4 people in the last 24 hours, which is obviously pretty exceptional. And it really all goes back to last year. Jang and I met in actually in Denver, Colorado in July, and it was first time meeting. We met at this house that we had all stayed at. I had never met Mathieu Jang or actually anybody from the Project AWOL crew. I just knew wanted to be a part of this outstanding crew of people that were from what I was seeing from the viewing everything. From a distance, it just looks awesome. Like these guys were making some real changes and stuff, and so I wanted to be a part of that team. So I decided to get out to Denver, Colorado, and meet up with these Project AWOL group, and staying in this house, which we ended up calling the Champa Tribe. I ended up meeting Jang and a few of the Project AWOL crew, and so became good friends, and was lucky to meet Mathieu Jang. Just become good buds with him because it's really been somebody who I've been able to kind of partner up with and stay motivated to. Because like if Matthew's doing good, I want to do good, and I want to see him at the next event. And something you really find within the Project AWOL group is you can really find people to connect with that are like-minded and that you can really run with and share ideas and support each other with. And so it's really excited about it.
Sorry, can you guys hear me?
Hey, what's up, Jang? Yeah.
What's up? Can you guys all hear me good? I was having some troubles there getting on the computer, and it wouldn't let me download for whatever reason. My computer crashed, and I had to use the girlfriend's. But I'm on my phone. I just want to make sure you guys can all hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you, dude.
You can hear me? Okay, that's good. Yeah, I was just listening to your story there, and that was kind of cool to kind of look back and kind of see how far we've both come. And really, it's something that was, that was our first event, I think, in Denver. And who's this? Yeah, it was our first event in Denver, and really at that time, I had no experience with internet marketing. I had been in a bunch of different other companies. Like, I had experience in internet marketing, but I should say I had no experience in online marketing, right? So I was taught, the traditional chase your family and friends, make a list of everyone, invite them over to your house, lock the door, don't let them leave until they buy it. And it was something that, it just sucked. And I would go out and do it. I actually got to the point where I would go to this mall close by my house, and I would try to, I was trying to prospect people in the mall, and it was just something that, I knew there had to be another way, and I ended up partnering up with Dakota and Cameron with Project AWOL and kind of coming up to the events, and really started having my shifts, and it was really crucial getting to these events, being surrounded by all these different people, and being surrounded by people like Cameron, by people like, Jonathan Romaine, by people like Joe Sieber, like everyone that we have in this group, and everyone has different strengths, different weaknesses, and everyone has different pieces of the puzzle that they're able to all come together and really work well together. So, I mean, what we kind of wanted to go on today, I mean, I'm sure all of you guys have been seeing kind of my stuff kind of exploding, and everyone's been sending me messages kind of asking me what I'm doing and stuff. And I'm sorry if I haven't responded. I've been just slammed the last few days. I got injured a little while ago. But really, like, when it all comes down to it, the biggest thing, and a lot of people are asking me, really, I'm doing the same things that I was doing before, right? I've been doing the same things for a year. Now, all of a sudden, I just started getting people all the time. I started getting 1 to 2 sales today. I got 4 sales this morning before I even woke up, right? And I didn't really change the things I was doing. But the biggest thing I started changing was the mindset that I had when I was going out and promoting my business. I would really get to the point where, I'm sure all of you guys have come to this, where you get to a point in your business and you're doing lots, you're working, you're putting up ads, or you're putting up blogs, or you're doing all these different things, and you're just not getting the results that you want. And so I would get to the point where I'd get into that, and I would completely unplug. I would get out, and I would just focus on personal development. The thing I cannot stress enough to you guys is focusing on yourself more than you focus on your business. And this is something that Dakota tried to tell me a bunch of times, and it was just, I would push it off, I would put it off, and so I would get to the point where I'd pull out for a week and just read books. I would go and I would read Think and Grow Rich, or How to Win Friends and Influence People, or some sort of book, and I would listen to audios, and I would just focus on my mindset. I'll get crystal clear, 15K formula. If you guys don't have the 15K formula yet, do whatever it takes to get it, because the first module you go through goes through talking about getting extremely clear on what it is exactly that you want to attract, right? And then as soon as I started getting clearer and clearer, everything just started falling into place. And I remember one of the biggest shifts, and I think I talked about this on the last call that I had, is I actually came to Cameron when we were in Seattle. We were at the mansion, for those of you that were there. But we came into the mansion at Seattle, and I was just talking to Cameron. I'm like, man, I'm doing Facebook ads. I'm doing all this crap. I'm creating funnels. I'm doing all these things. And, it's hard. It's hard to do funnels. It's hard to do Facebook ads. It's hard to do this. It's hard to do that. And he's like, dude, listen to yourself talk. And I kind of stepped back for a sec. I was like, well, wait, what do you mean? He's like, dude, you've been talking about this entire time about how this is hard, how this is hard, how this is hard. He's like, how do you expect it to be easy if all you do is go about talking about how hard it is? You're intending it for it to be hard, so that it has to be hard, right? And I just really, I sat back and I let that kind of hit me, and I was like, you know what, you're right. And I was like, but I didn't know how. He's like, this is easy. And it almost made me mad. I was almost pissed off that he said that. I'm like, you know what? I've been grinding my ass off trying to get this all to work, and you're saying it's easy. I'm like, it's not easy. I'm like, what the hell? And then, so I was like, you know what? Cam's got the results that I want. I know he only has my best interest in mind. So I got to convince myself that this is easy. So I would go out about my day every single day, and I would just literally talk to myself, and I kept telling myself, Facebook ads are easy. I'm sure for you guys that were at the Seattle event, that was kind of our catchphrase for the week, was that this is so easy, and I would literally say it to myself. And in the beginning, I felt like I was lying to myself, to be honest. You always have that little voice in your head that's going to tell you, oh, come on, man, it's not actually easy. You're full of shit. And I had to get to that point where I just kept affirming it to myself, kept affirming it. This is easy. This is easy. This is everything I came into. Sales funnels are easy. Facebook ads are easy. Whatever it is that I was doing, I had to go in with the intention and get really into the mindset that it was easy. And sure enough, the more I started focusing on that, the more I started saying that everything was easy, everything started falling into place. And the stuff that before when I would go and do it thinking it was hard, an easy thing would come and I go, no, that's too easy. And I would push it to the side, right? And I go, it has to be harder than that. It can't be that easy, right? And I completely shifted my mindset to going and thinking that everything is easy, and it was literally crazy, the transformation that it's had on my business. I'm literally doing the exact same things that I've been doing this entire time. The only thing that's really changed is my mindset, and that's one of the biggest things like that I can really stress, is that you guys are constantly reading every single day. I don't care what your excuse is. You should be focusing on yourself more than you focus on your business. You should be reading every single day. You should be putting it. Sorry, I'm just trying to see. People are still having trouble accessing here. Is everyone? My computer is completely hooped, so I can't even see if anyone's.
Guys, in the thread, I just posted the link. You go to meeting and enter in that new ID. The new ID right there. Seems like people will be able to get in on that one. I just entered that.
Yeah, let's.
So some people are able to get in. You just gotta go to that new link.
Just maybe put a new post. Put a new post and just put that like that comment that you just put. Go to meeting and then enter this meeting ID. Put that in just like a brand new post. Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Or you commented. You did it on a comment, but just do it on a post there. Maybe starting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I gotta do that.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, the biggest thing is, right, making sure that you are focusing on yourself, making sure that you are reading every single day, right, listening to audios every single day. We have such amazing value in the inner circle, and I know so many people, including people on my team, that don't even use it. They don't even listen to the audios, right? And this isn't something where, I know when I first started and I was being taught this, and they're like, oh, you need to read every day. You need to listen to audios every day. I was like, yeah, sure I do. I just need to know the secret. Okay, just give me the secret. I want to know the secret and figure out how to do it. Well, honestly, the secret is having that mindset, is going out intending for it to be easy, is going out and knowing that every single thing, like, you are the deliberate creator of your own reality. we can all, no matter who your sponsor is, no matter who your mentor is, we can show you all the strategies under the sun, but if you don't have the right mindset, they're never going to work for you, right? I can teach you all the PPC strategies that I'm doing, but if you don't have that mindset, it's not going to work. Joe can teach you how to blog, but if you don't have that mindset, it's not going to work. The biggest thing is having that mindset. That's how I've had that biggest is now I go out through my entire day constantly affirming to myself that everything is easy, and I laugh about it. I laugh about it all day long, that it's so easy. I wake up in the morning, I got 4 new members. I'm like, of course I do. Of course I got 4 new members. It's so easy. Like yesterday, I did like $200 in sales, which I've never even done before ever. Like, and it was, of course I did. You know, it's not even something. And the biggest thing too is when you're going out and promoting, and Cam says this all the time, he drilled it into my head all the time, and I never really went out and did it, is the biggest thing is leading and providing value. You're going out and providing as much value to the marketplace. The reason why we have all these courses and everything, the biggest thing, you're investing into yourself, you're investing into your knowledge by going through these courses and maybe other courses or audios and books, whatever it may be. You're investing into your knowledge, right? So that the more knowledge you have, the more value you're in turn able to go out and provide to the marketplace, right? The more value you're able to go out and provide to the marketplace, the more people you're going to be able to help. The more people you help, the more money you're in turn going to make. And then the more money you make, the more you can invest into your knowledge and education, and it makes a big circle. And the thing is just going out genuinely interested in helping people. The reason why I've been getting sales is not because I'm going out there looking for the sale right away. I'm going out trying to find what's their problem. I'm finding somebody's problem. What are they struggling with? What do they need help with? And then I'm providing them a solution, right? We know as internet marketers that there's a 97% fail rate in this industry. We know that every single person and pretty much every single company is failing, right? We know they have a problem. Now the biggest thing is going out and providing a solution, and that doesn't mean going out and trying to sell to them. It goes out, you see Josh McEwen going out and helping out groups. He's serving groups. He's going in, hey, what do you guys want to learn? What do you guys want to learn? And he'll get some feedback. He'll put out some surveys, find out what people want to learn, and then he'll put out a webinar teaching what he's going to learn, what they want to learn, and most people have no concept of internet marketing whatsoever. Most people that I'm getting in touch with have no idea. They don't know what a blog is. They don't know what anything like this. They don't even know that they need it, right? But it's going out and just being genuinely interested in people's success and genuinely interested in just providing value. And the thing is, and another thing Cam kind of said to me is that we've been programmed since kids that a teacher's an authority. Right? A teacher's an authority. Like when you're in elementary school, your teacher's an authority. High school, your teacher's an authority. So when you go out and start teaching things, whether it be on a webinar, whether it be on a blog post, whether it be on a video, people immediately view you as an authority figure. So you start going out and just teaching as much as possible. Like I can show you guys one of my I'm not at a computer, so I can't do this now, but I'll post them in the group later once I get back to a computer that works. What did she say there? She's trying to go. But I'll show you guys kind of what I'm doing with my funnel, like for those of you that are doing Facebook pay-per-click, right? And just to kind of see what I'm doing. Like we know, right? We know that 97% of them are failing, right? In any company. So what do? We go and find out, okay, we can target specific companies. So say, for example, I'm just going to pull one out of the hat, say Wake Up Now, right? So we're doing Facebook ads. We're going to target people and Wake Up Now. We're going to make a completely company-specific funnel, right? And you're going to go out and you're going to teach them, say, for example, how to bring their business online or how to automate their business online, and however it may be, using the skill set of internet marketing, right? And, we can craft a funnel where you have a lead magnet. You can create a lead magnet in like 5 minutes using lead pages. Put up a PDF where you teach some things, maybe using a blog, different things to use through emails or some sort of value that you can put together. It can be videos, it can be whatever, but you're providing value in your funnel. See, the thing that we were doing before, and I know this is what I was taught in the beginning, and I don't know if some people are still doing this, because I've had some people from the group come and ask me what I'm doing for Facebook pay-per-click, and I look at their funnel, and they're going from a lead capture page, however it may be, it might be company specific, but as soon as they opt in, it's going straight to a sales page, right? And that's there's a disconnect there, right? There's a disconnect. There's no, it's basically like buy my shit or get out. And so what I did to kind of, and what Cameron, I think they showed us in Miami when we all kind of set up our funnels at the house there, where you have that bridge video or that thank you page. So you're going in, you're putting in your opt-in form leading into a thank you page where you can build that relationship. The biggest key in this industry to making money is building the relationship with people, because people buy from people they like, know, and trust. Right, so that's the key of that thank you video, so that when they opt in, right, they're getting a lead magnet where you're going to provide some value, maybe teach them something on blogging, teach them something on Facebook pay-per-click, or teach them whatever strategy that it is that you're doing, teach them something on that, and then it's going to come to a thank you page. You're just going to tell a bit about your story, right? Tell a bit about yourself. If you struggled, tell them that, right? Let them, feel your pain or where you were before, and then what you can do for them, right? They don't give a crap really about you. All they want to know is that they want to know what you can do for them, and they want to know that it's possible, right? A lot of people that, they'll see that, and they'll come into the thank you video, and then, spend 10 minutes, 15 minutes on it. They'll get to know you, build that relationship with them, and then once you have that relationship built, it's a lot easier to convert that person into a buyer. Now they know you, right? And so one of the things that I've been doing is most of my sales have been coming through my email. So I don't know, I'm not the best email copywriter. I'm sure a lot of you, I'm not the best at anything, really, to be honest. I just kind of do whatever. I just have the mindset that I know it's going to work, right? So I don't know what a lot of you guys are doing for emails, but I know a lot of people are sometimes using just generic sales email. You want to kind of add your personality to it and make it personable and provide value in your emails. For me, I don't even sell in my emails. I go in and there'll be an email process where every day they're going to learn a different step to create a sales funnel or something like that. And so every day they're learning something in my emails. They're not getting a pitch fest of me trying to sell them. And my call to action is never to buy. My call to action is always add me on Facebook. Right? That's what I'm doing. I'm getting people to add me on Facebook. I'm going to add me on Facebook and or I'll ask them questions and so that they add me on Facebook and send me their answers on Facebook. And once they're on there, what's your problem that you're having? What's the biggest struggle you're having in your business? Add me on Facebook, shoot me a message, and let me know what that is. And so you're just connecting with the person, you're figuring out what their struggle is, and you're providing them a solution. And then the biggest thing, like what I do a 3-step process when people add me on Facebook and they connect with me. I'll find out how to, 3 questions. I'll go, how serious are you about building your business online or taking your business to the next level? And some people will say, I'm kind of serious, or I'm sort of serious, or I'm really serious. It'll vary. And if they're very serious, you go, okay, great. Well, are you willing to do whatever it takes to become successful? And, most of them are going to say, yeah. Most of them are going to be like, yeah, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Great. You're willing to do whatever it takes. Well, then let's book you in on a coaching call. Let's map out exactly what we can do to get you from where you are now to where you want to be in your business and hitting your goals as fast as possible. The first thing that you're going to need for that coaching call is the viral blogging system. It's $25 a month. You can go and grab that here. Boom, and I send them the link straight to the join link. This is something that we have to kind of see. We might have to send them to a sales video, so don't quote me on that. But that's what I've been doing is leading with your coaching and your own value, right? You're going out and providing them a solution, right? So they're going to come to you, and if they're serious, if they're willing to do whatever it takes, you go, great. You want to push that you're wanting to get them on that coaching call, right? And so, in order for them to get on that coaching call with you and get the coaching to be able to take their business to the next level, they have to grab the viral blogging system, because that's going to be something that's going to be a key component for the coaching to be able to take their business to the next level. And then another thing too is once you're getting people in, once you're starting to get people in, and this is something that a lot of people are asking me about too, we have an amazing back-end process with what Cam has set up with us. Like a lot of people take it for granted, and I took it for granted in the beginning too, but it is absolutely amazing what we have done there. Every single person, I'll walk you through kind of exactly what I do. Like, I don't, as soon as I get a new member, what I'm doing is I'm having them go to the Project AWOL site, the projectawol.tv one. They're going to watch that business plan call from Cameron. They're going to fill out the form, right, and they're going to send the form over to you. right? And so what that's doing is now, before you even get on a coaching call with them, I don't even know if a lot of you are doing this, but before you even get on a coaching call with them, you now have a form. You know, a little bit about themselves, like their story, a little bit about their skills, what they're good at. You know what their startup capital is. You know what their marketing budget is. You have a lot of information on them, so you're able to connect with them on a much higher level than if you just were to call them, right? And this is a great way to set up your coaching calls, and it's a lot easier to go about and doing them when you have all that information. And I know a lot of people that aren't using that, and if you aren't, and I know they're redoing it, and they're completely redoing everything. I've been kind of out of the loop with what's coming out with the 2.0 with Project AWOL and the new site and everything. But I know they're going to be redoing that. But that's something that's a really crucial part to the back end process, is having everyone go through that. You know, getting people on the coaching calls, really going in and mapping out something for them so that they know what to do. They can hit the ground running and really get set up and go out and do what it takes to become successful, follow the steps, and show them. Just show them what you're doing. Like for me, my main strategy is Facebook ads, right? For some of you, your main strategy might be blogging. For some of you, your main strategy might be doing videos. It doesn't matter what your main strategy is, but that's what you're going to kind of be getting them geared towards, is kind of doing that. Hey, Eric, are you still there?
I'm here, bud.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm here, bud.
Are you still?
Yeah.
You're there? Hey, can you take over for a sec?
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, guys. So, what Jang is saying, it really is. It's a mindset that I actually, I've been hearing about it from Cam, and for the months, and then it really started clicking when I started Jang doing it, and then when I saw Josh start doing his coaching calls and his webinars. Really putting yourself in a position to be out there and answer those questions and be the solution to help people, deal with the problem that they're having in their business. And whether they're looking for a new business or they're looking to currently grow the business they have, you guys have all the tools that you need in order to help those people out. And it really does come down to the mindset. You're not trying to go out there and just sell people and just crush out product. And when you come from the place of service and being there for people, wow, it's really amazing about how many people start flocking to you. It's energy, right? So if you're there to help people, then the universe will provide people that will need your help. And like Jang was mentioning about the new instant audience format 2.0, if any of you have not been using even the first version of that, I highly recommend getting that 2.0 in action. That really is one of my main ways of getting traffic on a daily basis, as well as 2 to 3 people a day are contacting me, asking me for questions when they get into the autoresponder and they get an email sent to them asking them, what problems are you having in your business? I have a series of questions that I've asked them. And if they respond back, then I give them actually a bonus for responding back, and then I can connect with those people. So, it's really, really important to let the people know that you're attracting, especially if you're using the instant audience formula. They're coming through your blog, through your WordPress blog, that you're there to help them, that you have answers and solutions, and you have a way to get them to where they want to be in their business and in their life. And really, your job is just to get that information and then point them to the tools and the services that Cam and Project AWOL has put together, and with the tools from Empower Network. You really just become a tour guide for solutions. And when you come from that position of service, the universe really starts responding. I was really surprised and really excited when I started getting emails daily from people saying, "Hey, thanks. Seems like you really, really care. It seems like you're genuine about really helping people. So here you go. Here's my problems." And if you want to know how I got people to that stage, just like Jang mentioned a little bit ago, I don't know if you could see my screen, but I have a capture page for one of the MLM companies that I'm promoting, and I drive traffic to that capture page. I hint on one of the problems that they're having on that capture page, and then when they opt in that capture page, they're then taken to a video, and that video is me being very sincere, saying, "Listen, I know the struggles you've gone through. I know the problems that you're having. I've been there. I banged my head against the wall for a decade, trying to find just a minimal amount of success." And I really hit on those points in that video, and I let them know that if you follow the tips and the things I'm going to share with you, and you apply them to your business, you will see results. And the cool thing is, we do have the tools that you can get instant audiences. You can get Facebook PPC marketing down. You can get all the things that you need to be successful in your business. And so it's been a really exciting year. Like we were talking earlier, I met Jang last January in Denver, and just to listen to him talk and just remember when we met and how hear what we were being told. You would hear them talking on stage in the Power Network. You watch the videos and be told the information. But when you really start integrating it, really start understanding it, how the shift happens. And it's so cool to hear Jang, coming out on fire, not only just driving, sales every day now, but really just stepping up in a leader. And you can hear it in his voice. You can hear it in the way he speaks. And that's from listening to those Inner Circle audios. That's from reading those books. And it is a mindset. Once you have that mindset down, you understand this process really is easy once you put the pieces of the puzzle in place, whether that being your blog, your capture page, to your sales video, to your coaching, and getting the people all the way through that funnel. It really becomes a simple process once you just implement it and realize it is simple. It's not that hard. How many of you are using the instant audience formula out there? Can you guys post in the group right there? See how many people are actually still there? And how many of you are using the instant audience formula out there? Raise your hands on that. And hey, Jang, are you back there, bud?
Yeah. Hey, buddy. Sorry, I'm just kind of trying to get this working on the computer, but it's just not happening for me.
Yeah.
I was going to try and show you some stuff, but I can post stuff in the group later and kind of show you what it is exactly that I'm doing and some of the funnels that I'm using. But the biggest thing that I've been kind of using is all through Facebook ads, right? It's all been through Facebook ads. It's all been doing targeting specific custom groups, right? Here, you're going to have to give me 1 sec, buddy. I'm sorry, dude.
No problem.
Jump on for 1 sec.
Yeah, so Jay's talking about doing the Facebook PPC marketing, and if you're all in, then you do have access to that training. That's in from Cam, and that's, if you haven't seen that training, it's absolutely awesome. If you're not all in, you should definitely get all in as fast as possible, because that Facebook PPC training, coupled with learning how to put the funnels together, that's all you need. That's really all you need. If you can set up a capture page, you can capture that audience, you can drive traffic with that Facebook PPC. And all Jang has done is taken that same information we were taught, dialed it down, practiced, and implemented exactly what he was told. And now look at the results. Who doesn't want 2 to 4 people coming into your business a day? So you got to ask yourself, if I'm not getting 2 to 4 people a day coming into my business, what am I doing? What am I not doing? Am I following the instant audience format? Am I following that Facebook PPC training that I have? That's all it takes. If you can learn that Facebook PPC marketing, or the marketing, that's all you really need to drive traffic to any offer. You guys got that? Any offer. So get in there and learn that Facebook PPC. As you can see, it's definitely working for Jang. It's working for me on this end as well. So, Jang, did you make it back, bud?
Yeah, and I'm back here too. Sorry, guys, for that. So basically, what I kind of see is that I'm gonna put together a training on this too. And if Cam gives me the okay, I'll release it to all you guys. And obviously, I'll show you guys exactly what I'm doing and exactly what I'm getting my team to do. Right? Essentially, it's for everyone, and especially if you're just promoting in Power Network, but no matter what, even if you're promoting something else, the biggest thing, right, Facebook ads are literally printing money. When you're getting to the point where you dial it in, when you're knowing how to do it, it's literally printing money. And Cam said this all the time, and it wasn't for me at the beginning, right? And so when I started doing Facebook ads, I didn't have many of the products. I don't even think I had the Costa Rica or the Inner Circle, so I didn't have the knowledge that I needed to put together a high converting sales funnel. I didn't have the knowledge that I needed to put together good emails, or to put high converting sales videos or anything like that. I didn't have any of the knowledge to put it all together, right? So I went out and did Facebook, and you'll hear a lot of people that just they went out and spent a lot of money and didn't make anything. Oh, so Facebook ads don't work. They do work. You guys are, I'm proof of it. You guys see how many people that I'm bringing in all the time, every day, no matter what. And it's all from doing Facebook ads. But I didn't get to that point until I started investing into my education. If you don't have up to at least the 15K formula, your goal is not to do any Facebook advertising until you should be all in before you do any type of Facebook ads, but at least at the 15K formula to at least know and know how to create compelling sales videos, know how to write your emails properly, know how to do all these things, and then we can go. Anyone in my team, I don't allow any of them to do any Facebook ads until they're up to the 15K formula. When they get in, I set up a game plan for them, right? My game plan for everyone when they get started is they're reading half an hour to an hour every single day, no matter what. They're listening to audios half an hour to an hour a day, no matter what. They're blogging every single day, no matter what, and they should be doing at least try to do a video for every blog post, if not more, especially when they're first getting started. That's the game plan for everyone when they're getting started. And then their goal is to get to the 15K formula as fast as possible, because they're not doing any advertising whatsoever until they're at that point. The goal should be to get all in, but unless they're at the 15K formula, they're not spending a dime on advertising if they're with me, right? Because the whole point is being able to have the value, have the knowledge to be able to go out and provide that value in your sales funnel, right? If you come in and you're at the blogging, you're at the viral blogging system, you don't have the knowledge, you don't have the value to be able to go out and teach people things. You have to gain that first. So the biggest thing is investing in yourself, because I didn't have any success whatsoever. I joined Empower Network before this, right? I joined in as a viral blogging system with someone else, like when it first came out, right? Just a viral blogging system. I refused to pay anything more. I refused to upgrade. And I was like, I'm going to blog. I'm going to figure it out. Well, guess what? I made no money. I made nothing. And I quit for a year. And it got to the point where I was like, you know what? That's it. I've had enough. I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm going to go and I wasn't making money at the time. I was making $10 an hour working at a butcher shop in North Vancouver, barely being able to afford my rent and afford food. But I did whatever it took. I took extra shifts. I did, I went and tried to find another job. I did whatever it took to get the money to be able to go in. I borrowed money from people. I borrowed my money to get to where I am now, to be able to afford the products that I needed, to get the education that I needed, to be able to create the success that I wanted. And that's the biggest thing. And then once you get up to, 15K formula and all in and go through everything, now you have the knowledge. Now take that knowledge and share it with people. Provide value to people. Obviously, don't go and devalue the products and give them everything, but share some value that you have and show that in a sales funnel. Facebook ads are so easy when you figure out how to do it. It's say they're company specific. You're targeting a certain company, say Wake Up Now, like I was saying before. You're targeting that specific company. Well, that capture page better specifically talk to them. That ad better specifically talk to them. Hey, are you in Wake Up Now? Learn how to bring your business online and get your first 10 automated sales this week, or something like that. And then it sends them over to the capture page, and it's going to have congruent information. You guys have seen the Facebook PPC training in the AWOL back office. It's the same kind of stuff. Your ad wants to be congruent with your lead capture page. And from there, always have that bridge video. You're going to have that thank you page where you're going on. And I'm gonna show you guys one of my copies once I get a computer working. I'll show you one of my lead pages and go through my entire funnel. Look at what I'm doing. I'll let you go through the entire thing. Look at my emails. Look at how I'm setting up everything. This is by no means the best funnel or anything, but it works, right? All my capture pages are converting between 30 and 50%, right? And it's something that's being extremely profitable for me. But the thing is, right, you're going to that lead capture page, you're going into that thank you video, and you're just teaching something. Going through, you share your story a bit, and then maybe you teach them, like for mine, my funnel is teaching them how to create a high converting sales funnel. Like go figure that. Like it's so easy. My funnel teaches them how to make a funnel. And that's all I did. Right? You look at my emails, and each email teaches them a different part of a funnel. One teaches them how to use an autoresponder or how to use lead pages, and then I throw in my autoresponder link if they, I throw my Aweber link if they want to buy Aweber after I've taught them how to use it. Same with lead pages. I teach them how to use lead pages, why they need it, why they should use it, and then I throw in that. But I'm always providing value. I'm always teaching something in my emails, and you guys will see that when I show you that. And once you start providing a ton of value, right, and more and more and more, people are going to see that, and that's what's going to attract people to you, right? Because the more value you go out and provide, the more people you're able to help, and the more money you're going to be able to make in return. Go out just providing value as much as possible. Don't go in for the sale. Another thing, too, that I've been implementing and testing that's been working really well is I've now, instead of at the end of my sales funnel, right, I'll put in, instead of them just being able to buy, now there's an application, right? So now they have to click on the application form, and I'll say that in the video. If you're serious, you're looking to take your business to the next level, we'll click the button below. There's an application form there. I'm not going to be taking in everyone, but you can apply, and if you're someone that gets approved, we're able to put you into my accelerated coaching program or whatever you want to call it, and you're going to get them into your coaching program so that they have to fill out a form. You're going to find out some things about them if they're serious, whatever it may be, but that immediately positions yourself as an authority if you don't have that, authority already, right? And so that's something else I'm going to be going in and putting into place. But guys, it's really, really simple. And especially with Facebook ads, that's where it gets automated, right? You know, blogging is great. I know tons of people that are making tons of money with blogging, you know, and that's just something for me that I do every once in a while. When I get inspired, I go out and I do a blog post. But my main thing, all I've been doing, you guys know, I've been injured for, I don't know, since July 20th. I've been literally in my bed, high on pain pills. I'm on Valiums and T3s right now as we speak. But, you know, my back has been killing me for the last 3 weeks. I've been in bed. My girlfriend's been bathing me, and I've been making sales in my business. I haven't been doing anything. All I've been doing is having my Facebook ads run because it's so easy, you guys. Once you go out and you start providing value in these funnels and you start teaching people things, it just becomes that much easier because you're genuinely interested in people's success, right? That's what people want to see. Everyone out there is struggling, and we know that. Every single person out there, and they're all looking for help. They all want to succeed. They all want success, just like you want success. So go out, get the knowledge that you need to be able to go out and help them, right? And that's really as easy as it gets. Like, that's all I've been doing is creating value-based sales funnels. I'll target it to a specific company and provide as much value as possible. And then through my emails, I'm just providing value and getting people to add you on Facebook. Connect with people on Facebook. You know, some people even put their phone numbers in and have them text you. I don't know. I don't personally do that because I don't want to sit on my phone and text people all the time, but I have them add me on Facebook. And it's just quick when they're adding you on Facebook. Quick thing. Find out if they're serious. Find out if they're willing to do whatever it takes. And if they are, great, let's get you on a coaching call. First thing we need to do to get you there is we need the viral blogging system. Here's the sales video, or here's the link. Go in and watch the video and grab it, right? It's a simple process. And don't spend too much time. You're going to get a lot of people that might waste your time. That's why I do 3 quick questions, and that's it, right? I'll find out if they're serious, find out if they're willing to do whatever it takes. Great, let's get you on a coaching call. I'll send them the link, and I won't talk to them until they join, right? You don't want to be wasting time. You're going to get a ton of people that are going to try and suck the time out of you and ask you a million questions, right? And if you keep answering them, you're going to sit there for hours and hours. I would do this. I would sit at Facebook for all day, every single day, trying to answer every single person's question, and it just got draining, right? Make it quick to the point. Find out if they're serious. If they are serious, great. Sign up. You only need to talk to the people that are actually serious and join. You don't need to spend, you know, then you can start spending time with them, right? And so it's a really, really easy process if all you're going to be doing is going out and providing value. When you're blogging, go out and teach something on your blog. Don't just blog for the hell of it. Teach something, right? And if you are going out and teaching something new on your blog every single day, or maybe in a video that you're going to post on your blog every single day, not only is that going to be another way for you to generate traffic, but then if you're going to go send out emails later on, you go, hey, I wrote a blog post 6 months ago about how to create a high-converting sales funnel. Boom, I'm going to grab that post, boom, send it out to your list. It's great value to be able to add to your list and send out to people, right? The biggest main focus should be just providing value, right? And having that mindset. That people are always taking this for granted, and people are always asking me, what's the secret, Matt? What's the secret? You've got to seriously have that mindset. You have to know and truly believe that you are successful, that you already have what you're looking to achieve, right? I had to lie to myself and convince myself that I had 1 to 2 people coming in every day, that this was easy, that everything was easy, and everything just started falling into place, right? But you need to be focusing on that mindset. You need to be reading every single day. You need to be listening to audios every single day. I'll tell you right now, when I have team members and I get them in and I map out that plan, and I tell them they better be reading half an hour to an hour every day. They better be doing audios half an hour to an hour every day, and blogging every day. I check up with them in a week. If they didn't read, if they didn't listen to audios, if they didn't do the blog, I'm not talking to them. And I'll tell them straight up, I'm not going to talk to you because you're not serious. I have tons of people in my team serious and willing to do what I'm going to do and what I'm going to teach them, and I'm going to work with them, right? Because I know they're serious. And once they see that, you know, and once you position that in the beginning, tell them when you first get them in too, and they see that, then it's going to, you know, it's going to light a fire under their ass. They're going to go out and actually do it. Right? But only work with the people that are serious. There's no point wasting your time with people that are going to come in and expect you to do everything for them, right? But a lot of people get in their own way, you know, and that's the biggest thing that I had. The biggest problem that I had is I was in my own way all the time, right? I kept saying everything was hard. I kept not wanting to invest in my own education. I kept, not taking action that I needed to do, right? Go out, focus on yourself more than you focus on your business. Provide as much value as possible. If you don't have value to provide, invest in your education so that you now have the value to go out and provide to people, right? It's a really, really simple process once you kind of break it down, right? It's, reading to half an hour to an hour a day and listening to audios. Audios are even more important because when you're listening to audios, not only are you taking the information consciously, but your subconscious mind is going to tap into a lot of information without you even knowing it. So you're going to jump on a call like this, or you're going to jump on hanging, when you're dealing with a customer, dealing with a client, and your subconscious is going to start pulling out information when you start talking with them. And a lot of people don't even listen to the audios, you see. And every time we go to events, what do they always talk about? They're always talking about investing in yourself, personal development. There's a reason why they keep doing this. There's a reason why they stress on this so much. And people always think, no, it's got to be the strategy. It's got to be the strategy. And it's not. As soon as you focus on yourself, as soon as you have that mindset, it doesn't matter what strategy you're using, it's going to work. It's going to work, and it's so easy, and it's effortless. Like, money flows to me easily and effortlessly every single day now because I know it does, and I know it's going to. So no matter what I do, I can sit at home and not do anything all day. I know it's still going to come in, right? But you've got to be going out and just providing, if you have that mindset, and be providing value. Like, I keep repeating myself, but I just got to make sure that you guys all really understand the importance of this and how important it really is to have that mindset, because people keep thinking that, it's just the strategy. It's just, this strategy works and this strategy doesn't, or any strategy can work if you have the right mindset. And I'm starting to realize that now, and that's what's really transformed my business. Like I said, I had my big shift when I was in Seattle, when I started just convincing myself that things were easy. And I was like, I'm sure you guys hear that, and you hear me say it's easy. And just like when I heard Cam say it, Cam's like, man, this is so easy. And some of you might be pissed off. I was pissed. I was genuinely pissed off that he was saying it was easy, because I was like, no, it's not. You got to literally convince yourself that it's easy. Go out, and if that means you need to just unplug and just focus on personal development and focus on your mindset, then do it. Do whatever it takes to get into that mindset. Once you realize that you're the deliberate creator, whatever you want to create, paint the picture of it. Write out your goal in the present tense of what exactly it is you want to attract, and go out and make moves to make it happen. Right? Whether you're doing Facebook PPC, whether you're blogging, whether you're doing whatever, make sure you're staying consistent with it. Right? I always lead people into Facebook pay-per-click because that's automated. Literally now, I don't even do my Facebook ads. I outsource it to somebody, and they run all my Facebook ads for me. And that's something, obviously I'd have to get approval from Cameron, but that's something that we can lead into for some of you guys to get into once you guys get the concept. I'll put out a training for Facebook for PPC, like me. I'll get in touch with Julian. Maybe me and Julian can work together on something, put together a Facebook pay-per-click training. But then it can get to the point where you outsource that too. And then you can go and focus on something else. And you'll constantly have that traffic. Like, I have 30 to 50 leads coming in every single day no matter what. 1 to 2 sales coming in every single day no matter what. I had 4 sales come in this morning. And I didn't do anything because I had my Facebook ads running. I knew how to, I invested in my education. I learned how to do it. And then I got to the point where I outsourced it to someone. Right? And, yeah, so, Eric, are you still there, buddy?
Yeah, bud, I'm here, man. What's up?
I'm not at my computer, so I'm hoping I'm not just ranting off to nobody.
No,
dude, I can't tell if anyone's here.
That's great, man. I know. I'm sure everybody listening understands that's a huge amount of value, and you're right on, man. Because we can put the systems in place. Cameron's taught us the systems, and once you learn Facebook PPC, that's another strategy, and you can apply that. The system's easy, but it really is the mindset. It's really believing in yourself and believing that it is easy, that I can do this every day. I can make this happen, and that's really the biggest shift. People do think, tell me the secret. What is it? What's your traffic source? What are you doing? It's not it. All the systems are pretty much the same we're using. It's just how it's your mindset and how you apply it and use it to train people and to help people get the results they want, of being of service for people. So great job, Jang. It's so exciting to hear, man, and see what a huge difference from last year when we were sleeping on the floor in Denver,
Yeah, dude, and it was so funny, and it wasn't that long ago that we were struggling with our business. I was struggling forever in my business, but I didn't have that mindset. I didn't believe that I had the success. I didn't believe that I could create the results that I'm wanting to achieve. But we have a bunch of crazy stuff coming out with the new Project AWOL site. We have a bunch of new training, and I'll work my ass off to get some training out for you guys, so you guys are able to do the PPC and do stuff that I'm doing to create the results that I've been able to achieve, so that you're all able to do it. Also, since Ian's starting to shift and start focusing on some offline stuff, I've actually built some relationships with some pretty key offline guys that are really making things happen. One of them is probably on the call right now, Scott from Australia, and I'm going to be working together with him, and maybe we'll put together some sort of offline strategy as well, so that we're going to have that. Basically we'll have we have the instant audience formula, so you can do blogging, you can get traffic to your blog every single day with the click of a button, literally. We have Facebook pay-per-click training that me and Julian can put together, or I can put together, or whoever, so that we're able to go in and create high-converting sales funnels and then run Facebook ads to get leads daily while we're out doing things that we love. We have so many different things that we're able to do, and it's just the biggest thing, though, is that we can show you all these things, and I keep repeating myself, but this is just how important it is. Like, we can show you all these strategies. We have everything in place that you need to become successful. We have the systems in place. We have the training that you need, and it's all going to, we have new training that's going to be coming out. We have everything in place, but it's not going to work if you don't have that mindset, right? So I cannot stress enough how crucial it is. And like, I know some days where you'll wake up and you know what, I don't want to read today, or I don't want to listen to an audio today. Well, then guess what? How bad do you want to be successful? Like, how bad do you want it? If you want it bad enough, you're going to find a way. You're going to make time for it. You're going to read a book. You're going to listen to an audio. If you want it bad enough, you're going to find a way. If not, you're going to find an excuse. And and that's fine. If you're going to find an excuse, don't expect to become successful. Like that's just something that you're going to have to do. And take the time to do it. Don't take it for granted. Really make sure, like, one thing too, every single person on this call should have a copy of The Magic. That's another thing that transformed my business. Every single person on this call, if you do not have that book, you should go out right now. It's The Magic by Rhonda Byrne, and that should be your morning routine every single day. That is something that completely transformed everything that I was doing. I would go through every single day. All you're doing is reading the one chapter a day. And as soon as you're done the book, keep reading it over. And you're going to go over every single day and write 10 things that you're grateful for. And you're going to start off your day in this it's going to give you different tasks to do each and every day, to just focus on things that you're grateful for. And you probably know, when you think about things that you're grateful for, maybe it's your house, maybe it's your girlfriend, maybe it's your boyfriend, maybe it's whatever it is that makes you happy. It puts you in this really good, happy mood, right? So when you start off your day like that, then when you go into your marketing, then when you go into doing all the things you need to do throughout your day, you're in this high vibration of gratitude, and everything becomes so easy. Everything just, you attract more things into your life for you to be grateful for. Right? So everyone on this call should grab a copy of The Magic, and that should be part of your morning routine every single day. And that's, again, another thing I have everyone in my team do, is the same thing, going over The Magic and practicing gratitude every single day, being grateful for every little thing. And at the beginning, it's going to be, maybe it's your job that at least is providing you an income to be able to put food on the table. Maybe it's your house that you live in. Maybe it's the car that you have. Maybe it's your girlfriend or boyfriend. Maybe it's the food that you have. And it gets to the point where you look out the window, you're like, I'm thankful for the flowers outside my house. You get thankful for the air that you breathe. You get thankful for everything, and you're just so grateful for every little thing in your life, and you start to attract more things into your life for you to be grateful for. And everything just becomes so effortless and so easy once you get to that point. And it's really that easy, you guys. It's all so easy. It's just if you're not having that success, you're just standing in your own way. You're just not at that point where you don't have that mindset. You just need to focus on that. Really grow yourself, because once you have the mindset, it's simple. It's so easy. Like, every single thing to do here is easy. You might not know how to do Facebook ads, but it's easy if you go through the training or you go through whatever and you learn how to do it. Then it's easy. Just like riding a bike. Riding a bike was hard when you didn't know how to do it. You don't know how to do it, you fall on your face. But once you know how to do it, it's easy. It's everything. It's just about getting the knowledge to learn how to do it. And we have everything here for you to be able to do that, right? So if you guys can take anything out of this call, it would be like focus on yourself more than you focus on your business. Go out and provide as much value as possible, and just be genuinely interested in people's success. Do not go out just going for the sale. Go out actually genuinely trying to help people, right? And that's really as easy as it gets. And once you're doing that, combined with the mindset, and you have that high vibration of gratitude, and you're constantly affirming to yourself all the things that you're grateful for, you know, you just attract more things in life for you to be grateful for, right? Maybe you're grateful, maybe you get your first lead, and you're grateful for that lead. You're just so grateful that you got your lead. Well, you're going to attract more leads. You get your first sale, and then you just sit down and think about how grateful you are to have that sale. You're going to attract more sales, right? And it's just to the point of being grateful and being appreciative for all the things that you have, and you'll start to attract more things in your life for you to be grateful and appreciate, right? And I think I've said that about 5,000 times on this call already, but you guys have seen where I was before and where I am now, and that's literally how I got here. By focusing on myself more than I focused on my business, and just picking a strategy. I knew I wanted to leverage my time, so I picked Facebook pay-per-click, and I just kept doing it until I made it. This isn't something where, oh, I'm going to try it out and try and see, and maybe it works, and maybe it doesn't. Because when you go in with that mindset of maybe you'll try and see if it works, it's not going to work. Go in there saying, I'm going to do this, and I know it works. I'm going to do it until it works for me, right? It's just that easy. It really is. It took me a long time to learn how to do it, but now that I know how to do it, it's easy. It's just learning how to do it, and I can show you guys exactly what I'm doing in a training, and I'll be sure to do that. And I'm sure there's a lot of other great training that's going to be coming out with the new Project AWOL team training site that we're going to have access to. And yeah, guys, so I mean, it's really that simple. So I don't want to kind of rant and say it another 1,000 times, but Eric, is there anything else you want to add there, bud?
Yeah, we're about 6:10 after now, and guys, it's right. Yeah, honestly, you know, you really have to take everything Jang was telling you. You have to apply it. It's really, you really have to work on yourself. And I can tell you, I met this guy we met last year, and life has become very different for both of us, and it's because of these reasons. Work on yourself, change yourself, read, listen to audio, and apply everything you have, because once you grow, the tool's already there. It's just you having to grow as a person. You want to make that high level of income, you have to become the person to make that. So study the book, pick up the magic, and you guys are awesome. We'll be back next week. Sorry for technical difficulties at first. We'll get that ironed out. But Jang, I just want to say thanks, brother, man. It's great to hear you, and you can hear the power and the conviction in your voice, dude. I'm proud of you, bro. Good job, man.
All right, guys, and I just want you to know I appreciate every single one of you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all in October when we go back to Orlando. So I appreciate you all, and we'll see you guys on the next call next week.
All right, appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Take care. See ya. Bye.